Oops, I did not mean to go forward, but I will take it anyway. Greetings and salutations, viewers. I'm StarPrincessHLC, and welcome back to Alice Madness Returns. When we last left off, we were playing this. I don't like these freaking mini games with the doll heads. But whatever, I'll take it. But when we last left off, we were still traveling through Doll Land, trying to figure out where the hell to go. I'm not gonna make that, so I'm gonna make my way back. But when we last left off, we were doing this doll mini game, and I think we're getting close to end game, end goal or whatever. So we'll see what happens here as soon as I figure out this silly puzzle. Ah, okay, I made it. Can that be the end of it? I really don't like the doll mini games. No, of course not. Easy does it. Whoops. My aim is great. Oops. Can't you tell my aim is great? There we go. Trying this again, shall we? Wait for... screw it, I'll just do it this way. Haha! Oh, now I gotta do the side thing again. That's gonna give you a headache. Ah! Nope. Whoop. There we go. Made it. Now, that way. And there we go. You're gonna block me, aren't you? Do I go to the side then? Okay. Okay, this one's gonna be a little trickier to get to. There we go. There we go again with the Plinko machine. There we go. Almost there. Are we good yet? Are we good yet? Are we getting close to the end of this? Oh, come on, game. Enough with this. I don't like the doll sections. This is just obnoxious. Well, I made it. But at what cost? Ugh. Okay. Whoop. This is so disorienting. Game, you zoomed in a wee bit too hard for me there. This'll do. There we go. Hey, I made it. This is so disorienting and crazy. Oh, thank God I'm done with that. And now where am I? I am still very confused by what the heck just happened. And should I even bother me collecting things? Because, again, after the last time, I maxed everything out. So I can't upgrade anymore. So what's the point of collecting the teeth? Oh good, more slides. And again, you know, burned my butt, no railings, broken glass. Honestly, game. There. Dodging. Oop, ow. I didn't need that cheek anyway. Ugh. There we go. Oh, another fight, eh? Ow. Whoops-a-daisy. Ah! Okay, that was my bad. Alright, fine. Shoot it off. Oh, we got a baby doll back there, too. Great. Oh, hey, I lowered this. Ow. Uh-oh. Hup! You need me? I'll be over here dodging toys. Ah, my dress! My mommy bought it for me! Whew, baby, that was fun. So if you don't mind, I need to get that health. Thank you. Curses. I didn't want more teeth, I wanted health. Oh well. I'll take what I can get. In the meantime, I guess I'm going up here. Are we getting closer to that infernal train, I wonder? Whoop, I missed. There we go. Made it. Oh, hey. We got ourselves another door. I just walked right through it. Whoops. Well, to be fair, this is all in my mind.
I had a role in my family's demise, but I did not start the fire. Centaurs don't live in Oxford, but a certain doctor did. I saw him, a preening undergraduate. Now I remember him. That key belongs to Lizzie's room.
So, it was the weird doctor we only met in this game that's the culprit, is it? Interesting. I guess it kind of makes sense if he wants to erase our memories and such, because he knows that we could get him in serious trouble. Okay, well, I guess all that's left to do is to get back to the real world and take care of that doctor. Once we actually get there, I mean. First things first, I guess we gotta stop this train. Oh, there's the train!
My father would wish that you hold your cheers, girls. He lived a long life, and as the poet says, like a clock worn out with eating time, the wheels of weary life at last stood still.
Thanks, Daddy dearest. But it's still, that is an amazing looking train, and now we're looking at this structure over here for some reason. But look at that train. That is such a cool design for a train. Who would have thought that putting a cathedral in place of a train like that would actually work? That is just awesome. Like, if anything else I could say about this game is they do an amazing job in the design department. Like, artistically, it looks beautiful. Alright, so I guess this means we're getting closer to the train, and I guess we found out what happened to the kids. Yuck. Oh, that was easy. Slithering ruins? No, just more you thingies. Great, now I gotta play dodging and slashing. Alright, take your head out so I can shoot you down. There we go. Oh, hello. we go. Okay, so how do I get that memory? Not like it really matters at this point, but at least now I know what's happening to the kids. They're being turned into those creepy doll baby toys. Just like in the original one where they were taking the kids or whatever and turning them into those robots.
He wanted me to do things I didn't want to do.
So you didn't want to play checkers with him, I'm assuming. I mean, I'm sure that's implicating something else with Bumby and Alice's sister, but I'm not going to say it. Alright, so let's keep going. Any other creepy monstrosities I gotta worry about around here? Oh, there's Mr. Bumby! Apparently he's, okay, I got stuck in the one. I can't control the camera here. But I guess I know what happened to him. This is what he represents in my mind. And I can't run. Oh, no, I can't run. But I'm gonna walk up to you, Mr.
Am I not the most
Goopy Creep.
and selfish of fortune's fools? Oblivious, I live in a training ground for prostitutes. My mentor is an abuser and purveyor. I've been complicit with my sister's murderer and the killer of my family as he corrupted my mind. I sought relief from my pain and you turned me away from the truth.
You are almost there, almost free from what you fear. You could have been cured. You could have forgotten.
Abandon the memory of my family.
They are dead, and you should be too.
You misbegotten abomination. Murderer, you blood-sucking parasite. The damage you've done to children. The abuse.
I provide a service. In the great and awful metropolis, appetites of all sorts must be gratified.
Not like this.
My mind. The infernal train.
The train is your invention, your defense. I merely set its schedule and itinerary. The train is coming with its shiny cars, with comfy seats and wheels of stars. So hush, my little ones, have no fear. The man in the moon is the engineer.
I'll stop that train if it's the last thing I do.
As you wish, it will be.
Oh, so he gives me a Barbie doll body and a creepy
And where your body
doll
is,
head.
your mind will follow. Perhaps it's already there.
Just saying I'm a doll then. Meant for your playthings. So, yeah, that's exactly what Bumby's been up to this whole time. You question the fact that all these kids were walking around with numbers and such? Yeah, he was essentially setting up a child prostitution ring. Gross. Like, gross. He would wipe their memories clean and then just sell them off to the streets to basically make money, being tools for perverted sickos. Welcome to London, everybody. Ugh. Just awful. Absolutely terrible. I guess I go down this way? Yeah, it looks like it because I can't go the other ways with the ghost children wandering off to their dooms. Still, just, child trafficking, just wrong. Human trafficking is wrong in general, but especially when it's children. I guess I'm going to catch the train then. And hopefully Bumby. Oh!
You oozing sore of depravity! Children wearing their names around their necks as if they're breeding livestock.
A declaration of their pedigree. You could use one. They're proud to display their provenance.
That's because they don't know better.
You brute! They can't remember who they are or where they're from. How many minds have you twisted into forgetfulness?
Not enough. yours would have been a triumph. Still, you're an insane wreck. My work is done.
Yes, finally we got our old dress back. I was getting tired of the doll dress. Well, looks like we're getting close to end game, folks. We have entered the infernal train. And let me guess. Oh, this screams battle arena. This screams battle arena. Or does it? Hey, I thought you were dead.
Hatter, I must stop this infernal train and the evil force that drives it.
Everything's a nail, is it, Miss Hammerhead? First it was all search, freighted with fear and fragmented memories. Now it's the train. Never time for tea. While your brain's on holiday, we're ruined. Now we're all mad here, and that's a good excuse for going to hell in a teapot, but not for forgetting what your senses saw. Forgetting is just forgetting, except when it's not. Then they call it something else. I'd like to forget what you did. I've tried, but I can't.
Are you blaming me for all this?
You used me and abused me, but you will not destroy me.
No, the damage is done. The old Alice and her Wonderland retreat are demolished. You can't even recognize what's happened, and you're powerless to change it or move against me. I've made certain of that.
I'm sure. Oh,
Come to
it's the
receive your
caterpillar.
punishment, then.
I know I'm guilty of something, but punishment never suits the victims of the crime.
Abuse is a crime the strong visit on the weak. You're right, abusers are insufficiently punished for the damage they do. Those who witness abuse without seeking retribution for the harmed pay a penalty. Your own pain mitigates your failure to act earlier, but you may not yet have paid enough for witnessing the pain of others.
Boy, things really took an even darker turn than the first time. Again, I'm expecting a battle at any moment at this point. This place is so big, it definitely screams like battle
You
arena.
corrupted my memories, but you failed to make me forget.
I could have made you into a tasty bit. Clients out the door waiting for a piece from a raving, delusional beauty with no memory of the past and no sense of the future. But you wouldn't forget. You insisted on holding on to your fantasies. You're mad, like your sister.
How dare you?
You didn't know her.
Your sister was a tease, pretended to despise me. She got what she wanted in the end.
No, I think she just didn't like you. She was a bit of a spoiled brat, though, I will admit.
What is this train's destination?
Madness and destruction. You shouldn't ask questions you know the answer to. It's not polite. And that noise wasn't Lizzie talking in her sleep.
Oh, no. Oh, poor Lizzie.
And there are no centaurs in Oxford. Make your survival mean something, or we are all doomed!
Creepier and creepier. But yeah, I'm fairly certain that Lizzie kind of had a stick up her butt and didn't like Bumby even beforehand. I think she would have been picky with any guy too, but clearly this guy was mad enough to kill her. And that's not right either. I'm not blaming Lizzie for any of this. Obviously this was all Bumby, but still. I doubt she would have been, you know, up to talking to any guy at this point. She seemed very, you know, aristocratic, as it were. Anyway, who's gonna be on this side of the train? Oh, this really screams battle arena. And this time will we actually get a boss battle, since the last few we've had, they all ran out on us. Holy cow. Yikes.
In your shadow.
Well, I guess now's the only option. I'm assuming I gotta kill the...
Paid for.
I gotta attack the thing on his hand. Come on. Snicker snack goes the Vorpal Blade. Oh, don't you mock me, you freak of nature! The camera is really giving me a hard time here. Fire breathing? Nope. Jeez. This is definitely gonna be a cluster crap. Ha!
Could you kill a fly?
I gotta be very cautious on this guy. Ow, 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 hot butt, hot butt, hot butt, hot butt. Ah, too hot, too hot, too hot, too hot. There we go. Okay, so far you're not terrible, but I have a feeling something worse is about to happen. You shake your hand butt at me? How rude. Okay, gotta do more dodging then. Nope, you're not touching me, you freak. By the way, you're missing a finger. Ow! Don't you poke me, you creep. This isn't Facebook. Oh, that was just cheap, dude. Ow. This guy's a problem. Am I just fighting his hands through this whole thing? There we go.
Don't struggle, Alice.
Why not? Stop! Oh no, not one of you! I should have known. Okay, fine, I'll take care of you then. Oh, okay, it works too.
Make believe Avenger.
I don't know what you just said, but I don't like it. Oh, he grabbed me. Hey, no shaking. You do not have my consent, sir. Well, to be fair, I don't think Lizzie had consent to, you know, to be killed, so,
Effectual
Haha, got your tongue. Oh, come on, stop grabbing me, buddy. I don't like being grabbed. Haha! Was that it? Was that really it? There's gotta be more to it than that. Oh hey, it's like the in the original American Me's Alice, where she was in the hospital with the bunny
I'll
rabbit.
see you charged. In prison, some half-wit bruiser will make you his sweetheart, and then you'll hang.
Indeed. A hysterical woman, former lunatic, roaring outrageous accusations against a respectable social architect and scientist. My God, Alice. who would believe you?
Yeah.
Scarcely believe it myself.
That's kind of the thing.
You, monstrous creature. Such evil will be punished.
Where's my
By
death
whom?
note?
By what? Psychotic, silly bitch.
Hey.
Your madness will be punished. Now leave. I'm expecting your replacement.
Give me back my key, thank you. That's my sister's. It belongs to me now, since I'm the only living heir relative. How did that work? Well, he caught his train. But what just happened? So what, did the Wonderland and the real world get mixed up again? It kinda looks like it did. What the heck? I can't jump or anything, I can just walk. So it looks like her mind is more broken than I thought, so it's kind of appropriate that there's a bunch of cracks all over the screen. Well, guess there's only one thing left to do now that that's happened, and probably I'm gonna have to go on the lam anyway, just because I'm kind of probably wanted for murder now, I'm just saying.
Alice, we can't go home again. No surprise, really. Only a very few find the way, and most of them don't recognize it when they do. Delusions, too, die hard. Only the savage regard the endurance of pain as the measure of worth. Forgetting pain is convenient, remembering it agonizing. But recovering the truth is worth the suffering, and our wonderland, though damaged, is safe in memory for now.
Oh. That's it then. Huh. I kind of expected a bit more out of that boss fight, but hey, there we go. We finished Alice Madness Returns. Oh, this was definitely an adventure. Like, an amazing adventure. I'm so glad I finally got to play this after years of, like, regretting the fact that I never played American McGee's Alice. Playing this, I think, was a pretty good jumping off point instead. I should probably give my my final thoughts on this game as well. Graphic-wise, of course, it's very beautiful. Like, even on lower settings, this game is beautiful. It looks amazing. It's like, this is a Wonderland you'd love to kind of explore in normally. Not just, you know, a regular Wonderland, but like the way that they incorporate some of the darker elements to it. Like, if Tim Burton actually had done a proper Alice in Wonderland film, this is probably the closest you're gonna get, because, let's face it, the Tim Burton Alice in Wonderlands are not very good. They're pretty, but that's about it. And even that's debatable, considering it's kind of bland, but I can go off on a rant on that another time. storyline-wise, I thought it was really interestingly done. It's like, how are you gonna go from her being in an asylum over the death of her parents to trying to go into the real world? And in a way, she isn't. She's out of the asylum, sure, but she was stuck with some doctor who was using her for bad purposes. And at least they're not shy away to take away from dark themes. That's an interesting thing that people seem to neglect in video games, that they just want to have like a, you know, nothing dark or sinister or what have you in games, you know, touching on dark themes like, you know, human trafficking and even and murder and, you know, psychological trauma. You know, that kind of stuff. You don't see that a lot in video games. People try to stay away from those for some reason. But I think it's an interesting way to kind of bring into storylines and, you know, touch on these kind of subjects without, you know, hammering it down your throat. Really? You don't have any more music for your credits? I do recall people saying that the credits for this was very bland. They did also improve very well on the original American McGee's, because I remember one of the biggest complaints from the original American McGee's Alice is the platforming sections. It was very easy for you to slip and fall or misjudge a jump and fall and die a lot. In this one, while I did obviously die a lot through the platforming, they made it so much better that you could traverse this a lot easier. So they took at least some criticisms from the original game and fixed it. And there was definitely a lot of like symbolism and homages to the original American McGee's Alice that they had in there, as well as obviously the original Lewis Carroll work. Like, you could probably do an entire video just talking about the different symbolisms or even different interpretations of these symbolisms and such within the storyline. Because I know a lot of people, I think, have had complaints that, like, oh, after a certain point, it gets kind of boring. And I guess I can understand it. Like, honestly, I didn't like the dollhouse level. That was probably my least favorite level out of the entirety of it. The Asian level was interesting, but it didn't really add a lot either. It just seemed like an excuse to make the caterpillar Asian for some reason, and I don't know why. I mean, it was cool that they had different stuff, like the Japanese writings and everything in there. They definitely did their research, but I didn't know if it was really a necessary addition. It just seemed like it was kind of shoehorned in, especially when you had the lawyer or whoever it was in Alice's world who was a bit of a collector of Asian pottery and such like that. It just kind of felt a little shoehorned in. My favorite level definitely has to be, basically I think my two favorite levels in the whole thing was the more steampunk area where you were going after the March Hare and Dormouse, and the Queen's Castle. Those areas were both really well done. It was fun to explore. The outfits you got for it were definitely my favorites of the outfits you get throughout the course of it. And it tied in with both the original storyline and the original game. I thought it really worked out well. The dollhouse level, like I said, is my least favorite. There was not much to do. Obviously, it was called kind of combining together into a type of, you know, symbolism of what Bumby was doing to the kids and everything. Ugh, Tim Shaper. Oh, sorry. But I thought that one was kind of slow, especially with the doll head minigame. Like, the minigames, I'll admit, were kind of meh. They were fun to extent, especially when you had to use your brain to figure them out, but the fact that they even gave you the option to skip them, I thought was kind of weird. It's like, why'd you put them in there just to force people to either play them or not play them? It just seems kind of silly. But with the doll head ones, you couldn't skip them whatsoever, and they dragged on, and on, and on, and it was kind of boring. I mean, at least with the rotating block puzzles, that was kind of fun. but I think they went overboard with it a little bit. They could have done more with, like, the chess piece one. That one they could have done more with, and they only delegated it to one area. The musical area and the area with the mock turtle was okay. Again, they only just introduced it once, and then you didn't do it again after that area. Like, you could have done more with these things, and they didn't. But overall, I still really enjoyed this game. It was still a lot of fun to play. It looks beautiful. I think it really did capture a lot of the essence of the American McGee's Alice, and definitely did a way better Tim Burton Alice in Wonderland than the Tim Burton Alice in Wonderland. I thought it was really well done. And I don't know if they're actually going to be doing a sequel to it. It's been years since this game came out, and supposedly they were working on something, but I haven't heard anything about it since, so it might have just gone into gaming limbo for all I know. Because I think they were trying to do, like, even an MMO kind of style game with it, but again, they didn't do anything with it, and I'm a little sad that they hadn't, because it leaves it off at a very questionable ending. Very open-ended and a bit of a cliffhanger, just being like, yeah, Wonderland is kind of messed up and we can't really go home, so it's like we're kind of stuck in between. We don't know which is which. It's like, how do we figure this out? But I guess we don't. At least at this point, we don't. Honestly, I've been rambling for so long, and yet we're still going on with the credits, and there's still no, like, music. You couldn't have put, like, some bit of music to the end of this, and even changed up the backgrounds? I don't know. Oh, I could skip this faster. Okay, I'm gonna skip this faster. Boy, a lot of people worked on this, didn't they? Like, we got Hungary, and Italy, and Asia, and Germany, and Spain, and the United Kingdom, and now we just got the thanks, so we must be getting close, right? Because usually when you get to the thanks, nope, we're talking about the quality assurance now too. That's important, because you need quality assurance. It would be kind of boring otherwise. Boy, a lot of people really worked on this game. And the game lab, Jesus Christ, localization team, man, you guys were, a lot of people worked on this, so props to everybody who worked on this. You did a good job. Like I said, there's going to be things that I'm not going to like. There's going to be things other people aren't going to like. Like, I'm sure a lot of people don't care much for, like, some of the other levels that really have nothing to do with the original game or the books. It's just kind of more there, but if you really actually take the time and look through everything and see the kind of symbolism of everything and the connections, it's really fascinating. No, seriously, this end. This is really going on very long, and the fact that they expect you to go through this without any bit of music or anything, that tells you something. It almost feels like this part was a little rushed. You think they would... Oh, wait, I think we're getting closer. We're getting closer to the end. There. Oh, and then I could do a new game plus. But, hey, for that, we are done with Alice Madness Returns. This was definitely a fun game to play. I'm glad I finally got to play it, and I'm finally glad that I got to share it with you guys, because this really is an awesome, awesome game. It has its problems, what doesn't? But I still enjoyed this. I think it's really interesting, and, you know, I'm a little sad to see it go, but it just means that there's more on the horizon for us. What that will be, I guess we'll find out in due time, but for now, this is StarPrincessHLC saying, thank you very much for watching, and have a fond farewell.